Hello and welcome back to the second season of the Wonder League podcasts. It's OG, your host. SG is here. PM is back. How are we doing, guys?
What up?
I'm
What up?
fine.
What
I'm
up? What
feeling
up?
fine. It's great to be. It's great to be back.
I'm feeling fine, my man.
But what's this I'm seeing on the screen? Are we doing something new?
Yeah, I figured we switched things up a little bit, especially being our first episode of this season. It's only right we start by picking our team live, for the fans to
Okay.
see and even to
So
see. Yeah.
so wait.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question.
What's
Usually,
good?
how it goes is that you cheat for SG. So are you going to make sure he has more players in the team than I do? Like, what's happening?
No.
The season just started, yo. The season just started.
Bro.
New season, same accusations. Already making excuses for the inevitable loss.
You gotta
I
throw the
mean,
excuses out there. No, no PM, none of that. Whoever makes the best arguments gets his player selected, and I think there's enough enough to
Mm,
go around for everybody. But ultimately, whoever has the best arguments gets his player picked. So,
okay.
yeah,
All right.
same style, different results, but we'll see what happens. So,
just make better arguments, man.
that's I thought it was that simple. But all right, let's get into it. I mean, we haven't had an episode the whole summer. There's been so many changes, but I'm sure those will come up as we get along. But let's just start with the goalkeepers, and we have two slots here. So, PM, talk to me.
You
And
know,
mhm.
I, I usually go I usually go very cheap on goalkeepers, but this season I'm gonna go Mendy. Mendy is my number one
Mendy,
goalkeeper, and usually I don't care about number two goalkeepers, but I don't know what else she's going to do. And in terms of who had the biggest impact per
hmm
game last season for goalkeepers, I mean, for me, since Mendy was signed, it's not really been a question whether he's actually good on the field. I mean, I don't think he's the best. I think he's good, very good. I don't
mm,
think he's the best. But in fantasy, you would think that he's the greatest, and that happened since
word.
like PM on podcast or something. But yeah, I'm happy you agree.
SG, if I recall correctly, you don't like to invest too much in the goalkeepers, right?
Nah. I mean, goalkeepers is not where I spend my money. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You just got to pick. For me, you have to pick someone cheap, someone in a lower league team who is going to make a lot of saves. Admittedly, probably concede a lot too, but
Yeah.
it's a gamble either
All price to
way.
pay.
It's not a place you want to. You can adapt midway through the season or something as you see things, but so for me right now, I'll start out with like Guaita or Raya from Brentford. Both have started the season kind of hot and they're cheap, so they tick all my boxes. Outside shots is also Sanchez at Brighton. He was he's what do you call it? He was Spain's goalkeeper for a hot sec. I think he beat out David De Gea to get like the last call up to the Spain squad or something. So he's also been doing well in recent memory. So just saying those are kind of my pick for keeper.
Okay. Okay. So, and I'm guessing that would be, are those like your two keepers or like, how do you feel about Mendy? Like PM suggested. Is that too much money?
I mean if
Let's see how much he is. What's for
I
you?
I mean I think
Six.
Mendy is a very reliable keeper, and I think Chelsea is going to keep a lot of clean sheets. Definitely get a lot of points.
Mm-hmm.
I guess my hesitation with Mendy is at 6 million. I think there's better value to be found elsewhere. Is he going to get points? Absolutely. Is he going to be a good keeper this season?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. But is he worth the 6 million that you're going to pay
Right.
for him? Uh, I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's better to save that money and use that up front for
Okay.
more points.
And you said your your choice would be Guaita.
Guaita.
That's who you
That's
go.
my
Okay,
man.
at a 4.5. Yeah, it's 1.5. It's significant in fantasy. Okay, we'll leave this for now and see how we feel
It
about the
is.
team and come back to it. Do you want to make some changes? But actually, please start us off at your defenders.
Oh man,
Uh,
defenders.
and
Okay.
sorry, just real quick. And
I
this is a little
I
different because we're picking, for the season, but also keeping game week 5 into in consideration. So just wanted to add that. Yeah.
yeah. Well, defenders are I am it's
Let me
the
see.
similar thinking to goalkeepers. I'm not
Okay.
trying to spend too much, but also the value for money. And but sometimes you just have to spend. Right now I'm thinking Shaw. Shaw, I think is going to continue his revival across this from last season. I think
Okay.
he's going to do well this season, getting some assists as well. So I'm
Mm,
looking at Luke Shaw as one of my defenders.
okay.
Trent is an interesting Trent
Mm-hmm.
Alexander-Arnold is an interesting
7.5, man.
position, and I think he's very tempting. But I don't know. I'm still shaken by last season. I don't know if I can trust him yet. So
Word.
I'd keep him on the back burner for now, especially at 7.5.
Yeah, it's
That's a
steep.
lot to spend on a defender. So one of my other defenders would be Cancelo. Because that man, I don't think he knows he's a left back or whatever he is. I think
Let's see how
he
that
thinks
looks.
he's a winger, free role. He plays well. So um, Cancelo and Shaw are my top picks for defender. After that, I mean, you can go a number of different ways, and
Mm,
it's really up to you. But I'm looking at Tyrone Mings. He did well last season. I think he
hmm
can do well this season too. And Aston Villa have
5 million.
really ramped up things.
hmm
Yeah, they spent all that Grealish
Let's
money
see.
seemingly very well. So
Right.
um, he's a good pick as well. And then after that, I'm just looking for more cheap options. But
Right. Just to
I'll let
fill
my
up.
colleague PM. I'll leave a couple to him too. Let's see what he's thinking.
Yeah.
I was wondering
PM.
if I would even get to pick over.
No, definitely.
Yeah, I was like, maybe what I was saying is coming to pass. But let me just wait and see. I mean, since he spent all the money, so now it's like, the guy has gone to 5-star restaurants. What's the latest in town nowadays? What's the name of that place where all the
Noble?
people go and the money is spent? Thank you. He's gone
Noble,
there now.
Noble.
He's giving me the sedam to go and buy check. But anyway,
don't be slating check like that. It's legendary.
Oh, I'm not slating check.
Sound
I'm
like
not
it.
slating check. That's you see, this is a very apt analogy because despite the fact that you've given me peanuts, I'm going to spend it on where there's a lot of value. Watch this. So you have to go where I like to cap my defenders in and around, like, don't spend more than 5 mil on defenders.
Oh, wow.
Like, on average.
On average.
You should be
Okay.
you should be going towards 4 point. Yeah. So if you buy like two, I see there's one guy who's sure is 5.5,
5.5,
Cancelo is
yeah.
6, Tyrone Mings is 5. So then I should now be aiming at below 5s.
Right.
Aiming at below 5s because
4.5.
you spent all the money. There's a 6 guy there. So one guy that I think that
like
he is underrated, flies under the radar is Kieran Tierney of Arsenal. So very under the radar. He's actually really good. And despite the fact that Arsenal has started the season very badly, the fact that we are only now picking our fantasy team means that we don't have to see any of those bad games.
No, not at all.
It's only the future. And he actually got a clean sheet today. He was actually in my fantasy team today. So Tierney is one of my other guys. And for my second player, I'm actually going to go Daniel Amate. Because we only ever are going to play 3 defenders. Maybe SGU is gonna play 4 defenders. I'm not sure, but you're only ever going to play 3 defenders, and so your fifth defender should be someone who is not someone you're going to rely on. But if he has to jump into your team, he's going to give you solid points. And for me, Amate plays for Leicester, and Leicester is a solid team. So if he's playing, he's going to give you, useful points for 4.0. So
4.1, yeah. Okay. All right, sounds good. Let's go through it and we'll see if we want to replace, take some players out later. PM, start us off with the midfielders.
Yeah. So I think that someone everyone should have is Diogo Jota, and everybody get.
We're back again.
If you ain't got Diogo Jota in your team, I don't know what you're doing. You're just wasting your money. The guy is 7.6, and he scores so many goals, and so many important ones too. So yeah, Diogo Jota in your team.
PM picking Jota.
Another person that I think you should get in your team is Madison from Leicester City. He makes their team tick, and if Leicester is gonna play well, Madison is gonna play.
All right.
So those are some two very, very big players. I want to select a very big player, but I'm not going to do it. I was going to say Bruno Fernandes, but he costs 12 million. And it's not because I'm not selecting him, not because he isn't good or I don't want him in my team. I feel like if I select him now, I said PM, what's his name? SG won't have any money to spend. And I'm not that guy who's going to go to Noru and then give you money to go and buy check. That's just rude. So
you're not that guy. You're not that guy.
He's not that guy.
I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy, crap.
I don't know that guy.
So yeah, I'm gonna go. This one is tough. It's kind of tough, but I'm gonna go. Mason Greenwood.
Gunwood.
I think he's underrated. He scores goals. I have to be honest.
7.7.
I don't like United, but yeah, he scores goals. So I go Mason Greenwood.
Okay.
I think there's one player that everyone knows, everyone in the Premier League is going to select. And so really, when I'm selecting these players, I'm making sure that we have enough money for that guy.
Right.
And then we can come back and make changes.
Okay.
That guy doesn't play in midfield, so I can't select him yet.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel you.
You want to finish the midfielder for us?
Yeah. I mean, I like the selection so far. I can't complain. Gunwood is a striker, being played in midfield, and we've said over the last season, especially if you have that situation, you got to go for it. So I really like the Gunwood pick. Sneaky pick is also one more sneaky. The man has 7 assists as recording. I don't know if he will have any more assists this weekend. I mean, it's the way at this rate, he just scored. He's just like assists for fun. But Pogba is looking good, my man. Pogba is looking good, and at 7.7, not bad. But trying to save money. So let's look for other players. And I think Benrahma is 6.4, and he's good value for money. I think he's going to take up that Lingard role from the end of last season, and he's settled into West Ham now. So Said Benrahma at 6.4, I think is kind of a steal, and I think he'll prove it over the course of the season. So I like him there. And now that we have
real quick question. So you rather have are you saying you rather have Pogba over Greenwood?
That's a tough question. But I think in the end, Greenwood. I think Greenwood, because Greenwood is a goal threat, and the goals get more points. Assists are all fine and lovely,
Yeah.
It's points definitely, but they don't count as much as goals. So, and I think Greenwood is going to get more goals. So that's where you need to put your money.
Okay.
And after Benrahma, another pick I like is Ismaila Sarr. He was highly rated, and there was a reason big clubs were going for him last season or the season before last, after Watford went down. and I think he's going to prove why he was such a bargain then. Um, I think interesting enough, Alan Saint Maximin, and I can't believe PM didn't mention him
Oh, that's
since
his man.
that's his main man. That's his
Yeah.
man. That's his nans, that's his nans. And Saint Maximin, as long, I guess the point is, as long as he's injury free, he's a threat, and pretty much the only threat Newcastle have.
Right.
So he's an
Oh, you
interesting
don't
person.
believe in Joe Willock? Oh,
And
Ah.
I mean, that remains to be seen. I think that run at the end of last season was a man playing for a contract. I
I
don't know
feel
if I
like
can trust him.
I've seen that happen before. Like there was a player that played for Newcastle, came in on loan, scored a
Right.
lot of goals. Newcastle signed him. Papi Cisse, the legend.
The man, the
I
myth.
can never forget. I can never forget that goal that he scored. And he kicked the ball from Torino. The ball did what light the line inside.
Charlie. Street can't forget. Street can't forget.
Street legend. Anyway, yeah, one more pick. I'm sure Joe Willock could have
Yeah, I'm right.
Let's move.
I'm looking and I'm thinking Ismaila Sarr. I think at 6 million he's a steal. Well, maybe not a steal, but I think Watford. I'm not saying Watford will do anything brilliant, but I think whatever comes their way is going to come through Ismaila Sarr. There was a reason all those clubs were interested in him, and now he's back in the Premier League. I feel like he's another season in trying to look for a big contract. This man will be playing well.
Okay.
It's well said. What do we have?
Okay.
29.5 left. 3
That's
forwards.
actually a lot of money, in my opinion. I never have that much money when I have to pick forwards.
No, you're right. I'm actually a little bit surprised, but let's see. So this is what I want to do. PM, you give me one. SG, you give me one, and then have you guys debate about the last spot. See if it gets picked. So PM, why don't you start?
I'll let SG pick the obvious one. So I'll pick someone who's not as. I even say not as obvious. Okay. It's still obvious.
You know what? Should we just agree here that Ronaldo is the pick? Is that one of the picks?
I mean, I think it's fairly.
It's fair. Let's just get out of the way.
Not picking.
Yeah, like there's not.
I guess.
Because there's not much to discuss over there. Like, no one needs.
No one needs convincing. His first name on the list.
Wait, wasn't he 12?
Goal scorer.
Wasn't he 12 flat initially? Anyway. I feel like his price has gone up. All right, great. So that's out of the way.
I guess at the time of recording, he's already started his career, 2 goals already. So
look at that.
I don't think your price is allowed to rise more than by like 0.2 in a week or something.
Oh, okay.
So I don't think he would have been 12.5.
Okay. If you haven't got him now, get him.
Yeah.
Get it last.
Play yourself.
So for me, the other guy also. How much do we have left? 17. If I pick this guy, won't have enough money for any. I guess that's where the debate to start.
Yeah, exactly. And we can make changes. Drop some other.
My other pick is Romelu Lukaku. Bruh, did you guys watch that Arsenal game? Bruh, that thing was raw, man. Like the way he bullied, what's his name, Pablo Maria. I felt sorry for Pablo Maria.
Santa Maria Jesus Cristo.
I feel sorry for that guy. Because
my bad.
Charlie, like I think the next game he didn't play, and I don't know, maybe he had nightmares. I don't know what it is.
Probably did. I would.
It was, yeah.
Okay. SG. Is this enough for you to make some magic happen, or you want to convince PM to let go of Lukaku and but yeah, let's see what you got.
Honestly, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly with PM on the Lukaku pick. Lukaku playing in a system where he's been banging in goals. If you watch Belgium, this is the same system they use that Tuchel uses, and he's been like with Belgium, he's unreal. Yeah, he has Hazard and De
Yes,
Bruyne
sir.
and a good squad behind him, but that's what he has at Chelsea too. And
Okay.
honestly, I don't think you can go wrong with Lukaku. The man is going to be banging in goals. I know United fans were harsh against him, and I thought undeserved criticism given he was the best scorer, the best
Yeah.
goal scorer in his time there.
Word.
But yeah, I wholeheartedly agree with PM on that pick. I think
Okay.
that's the person you go for. But that does leave
5.5.
us with just 5 million, which
Yes, sir.
we have to find somewhere to put it. I like our midfield, so I'm not exactly, and I like
I actually
forward,
have an
and I like
objection
our
in the
midfield.
midfield. I mean, not necessarily because it's bad. I think there's an obvious person that we are missing.
Mm,
But let's sort out this one before we get
okay.
there.
Yeah.
All right.
And
I mean-
once I want to say, sorry to interject again, this obvious person also cost a lot of money. So there will be more changes.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Well, I suppose with 5.5 million, we're not trying to spend a lot of money. We're trying to get some bang for a buck.
Help you.
I like the sound of Ashley Barnes. Ashley Barnes, he's worth 5.5 right now. Burnley doesn't score a lot of goals, but Barnes does most of their goal scoring. So
Okay.
I think he's in with a shout. Josh King over at Watford again, proven Premier League striker. He gets in a couple of goals, and like we said, we have good solid midfield and other forwards. So it's not like I'm looking for him to get all the goals
Right.
either. I don't think you can go wrong with either of those two. I think in the end though, just to spice it up because we already have Ismaila Sarr, and actually Watford has more forward options. I'm going to stick with Ashley Barnes.
Okay. That's really interesting. Wow. We did it. Not a dime left.
No, we didn't. No, we
Well,
didn't. I
Let's
think
hear
there's
PM.
an obvious player we are missing here.
yeah.
And I was going to add him, but it was one of those things where I didn't want to leave SG with no money.
Yeah. Okay.
How do you not have him in song?
I was gonna bring that up.
He has to figure somewhere in your team. He has to.
No song.
He
Like,
has
there's
to.
even
He has to
no
between
City
Son and Harry
midfielder.
Kane, and I think this season is Son.
You
Yeah,
think
that's
so?
I mean,
actually that's I kind of agree with because Pep rotates. You don't know. Even this Cancelo guy. If it wasn't for the fact that Benjamin Mendy has been kicked out of the City team, I may have objected to it. But
Yeah.
no, Pep rotates too much, man. Picking a player to risk. Unless
Stress.
it's like a big game, like City's going to play Arsenal, and you know City's going to be Arsenal, so then you might pick like this City player who scores like whoever, but
I guess the big question then is who do we? Well, I agree with Heung-min Son as a player that we have to have. I mean, he is injured right now, and who knows when he'll come back. But he is worth having on your team.
Let's see.
Well, right now it says he has a 50% chance of playing, but
so he'll play. Okay.
Yes.
Actually, Spurs have played already, so then next week he will play probably.
You think so?
Yeah, I see that. So who do we take off? My pick. I think we have to bin Maddison and Sarr.
So here's my my sacrifice, something I'm willing to do.
Okay.
I think that for me, I never pick two starting goalkeepers. I don't see the point. Because when is the goalkeeper going to get hurt and they are going to sub someone to bring in? That hardly ever happens. Like that happened like one season, and that one season just take the L for that game, But so I'd say let's kick Mendy off.
Okay.
That's my opinion.
Okay.
And pick another 4.5 goalkeeper.
We can start there. Get Mendy off.
In fact, I would even normally say pick a goalkeeper who's not going to play and it's like 4.0. But I don't know if SG agrees, so we'll just pick a 4.5 goalkeeper.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, it's very sound logic. Like we've previously said, goalkeeper is not a place to be wasting money.
Yeah. So are we just what are we saying? We're picking a keeper who's not going to play, or someone who might show up every now
I
and
Who's
mean,
then?
who's this?
preferably
Hmm.
someone who has a chance of
A
playing
chance of
but is worth 4.0. I don't know. I don't
okay.
know if
Let's
I
see.
don't even know if that's going to happen. But who are
Why
the
does he have a point?
4.0s in there?
That's
Who's this? Aston Villa is Martinez, man. Just close your eyes.
yeah.
I don't know who this guy is, but
Yeah, he
you know
played
he's
one.
not going to
Played a.
start. So
Did he
close
play a
your
whole
eyes.
game?
Asmer Begovic. Let's do that.
Sorry, who?
Where does Begovic play?
Everton.
Everton, right?
Everton.
Pickford. Pickford, they love him there. He's a terrible goalkeeper, but somehow he always plays other games.
First stopper.
Sure, we'll go with
Stopper.
Begovic.
I mean, Pickford is Joe Hart 2.0, except Shota.
Wait. Who is this first time seeing Ben Foster? Why is he? Who's the
This one?
what goalkeeper? I would have thought it was Foster. Yeah.
Ben Foster.
I mean, I know he's injured, but
Well, let's see.
who's the Watford goalkeeper?
Watford goalkeeper is it
Daniel Backman?
Backman?
Yep, Backman. It's Backman, it seems. Yeah.
Anyway, for me, I don't even spend too much time on this.
Okay.
I just pick.
Hi. Great.
I think right. I think Foster start. Maybe it's just because he's injured. All right, so we've saved 2 points.
Yep.
2.0. And what do we need? 10.5 for Son?
Oof.
Yeah.
How much is he?
Let's see.
Oh, 10.1.
10.1. Yeah, 10.1.
I think you have to sacrifice one of your defenders.
Well, first of all, who are we taking out in midfield for him?
You said Barnes or Sarr.
Barnes is a forward. I'm
sorry.
thinking we take out
Maddison. I don't know why I said Barnes. I was thinking of the Leicester Barnes. Anyway, sorry, Maddison or Sarr. So,
because it's.
I think we start with Sarr. He's obviously the weak link in there.
Yeah.
So we are going to somehow raise 2 points.
2.1.
I don't know how you are going to do that.
Well, let's see.
Okay, so then this becomes
which other defender do we take off?
What's
Is there
your
anyone
default?
cheaper than Amate?
What's the default formation?
Let me see.
Oh, it's like 3-5-2 or something.
So then you don't really need the Barnes.
Wait, he said.
That is true.
Oh, yeah. But he's just 5.5 though.
Unlike with goalkeepers.
Yeah.
Unlike with goalkeepers, the subs for do come in handy.
Yeah.
I suppose Ronaldo and Lukaku are always going to play, so it's not like unless they're injured. So it's not like
the other thing is that I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be a forward who comes in for a forward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're right.
But if he's already playing 5,
let's sacrifice Barnes. We'll start there. We'll sacrifice Barnes, get in Son, and then we'll see what's happening.
Okay. All right. Let's see how that looks.
Actually, that's not going to work.
I don't know if it's 3.5. 3.4. Who's that?
You know what? Let's find out the cheapest. 4.5.
So then you have to sacrifice. Amate.
Is there any defender cheaper than Amate?
Let's see.
You see that cheapest is 4.5. So we have to save this thing about 9 points of Amate, so, which is still not possible.
No, it's not.
Which is still not possible.
How much is Amate worth?
4.1.
4.1. Yeah.
And the cheapest is 4. So it doesn't help much. Might as well keep it.
You have to pick one of the defenders. I pick one of them. What's your draw to Tyrone Mings? What is the story? Did he play well last season or something?
No, Tyrone Mings
I
played
had a
well
good
last
season,
season
man.
and is a goal threat.
So you got a lot of points.
That's my
Yeah, look at it.
I'm looking there and I'm like, this
128
guy is
points.
5.0. Why?
128 points last season.
Okay, well, the other thing you can do is, but then you are reducing your goal threat.
I'm wondering what the draw to Tierney is.
He's an assist.
Like, does he offer that much in assists and like clean sheets?
So that's what I was going to say, that you can remove him and put Ben White, but you are reducing kind of like your goal threat.
How we solving this little puzzle?
This crisis.
Yes, sir.
So first of all, let's see what good defenders there are on offer. Some defenders that are like 4 or something.
Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, defenders. There you go. Can you see it?
Not seeing anyone I like. I guess it's Monkey.
That's the reason they're four, man.
Yes, sir.
There are some Monkey.
Who's Cody Drama? He sounds Ghanaian.
Where is that?
Who?
Cody Drama. How you pronounce that?
What's the name?
I don't see him.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe he's not. SG is looking on his screen, probably.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cody Drama is like 4.0 Leeds defender.
Oh, Leeds are like start too. You have so many defenders. I don't think that guy is going to be playing.
Oh, right. Yeah. Cody Drama.
Let's pick Monkey, or at least we know he plays every now and then. So that's at least someone.
Word.
But
what's the word?
And then so you drop.
Who's going off?
Drop Tierney.
Okay.
Pick him. So that saves you 0.9. So you really need
let me see.
We
need about 0.7
to save 0.2.
Oh, it's 0.2, yeah. But I mean, listen.
Yes, so really actually between Mings, Shaw, and Cancelo, I'm sure we can make a reasonable downgrade somewhere. That is not going to
I'm still looking at our midfield. Is there someone? Wait, what if we drop Benrahma? Could we find value somewhere?
Sure.
Yeah, we might be able to. Okay.
How much is Benrahma? 6.4?
6.4. So we drop him. Then we got 10.7.
Get like like a Lukman or something. Ademola. You get the odd game.
Sorry?
What?
Where is he playing now?
Ademola, he's playing for Leicester.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right? I like the song, but I like two people in the Leicester.
Yeah.
Either that or
like, okay, so here's the thing.
Your man, Joe Willock. How you feeling about Joe Willock?
No, man. So
actually,
here's the thing.
We can get Bergwijn too, because Bergwijn is 6.0, right? And Bergwijn will play.
Are you sure? Spurs do have a really stacked midfield. They bought what's his name? I think he's also star. Highly rated star.
Yeah.
They
I've got it.
Brian,
Jack Harrison, 5.9 million Leeds.
Sure, yeah.
Jack Harrison had a good season last season. He's 5.9 right now. I think he might only get better.
Let's see.
From here.
Wait.
Unless you think Daniel James is going to take his spot.
I'm sure we can make a reasonable downgrade in this thing. What's it called? In defense, and still be happy, because we are removing our goal scorer, assist maker and keeping in people that may or may not get us clean sheets. Defense is always fickle for me, at least.
All right, who do you want to take off? Tyrone.
I don't know who to take off, but let's see who's out there. That's like
Okay, you know what? Let's look at let's see who's been. Maybe this might help.
Let's look at our defenders.
Yeah, let's see who's been. Who started the season right. Yes, look, Duffy, Johnson.
How are you feeling about Alonso for Cancelo?
Ooh.
Marcos Alonso.
Yeah.
I kind of I kind of like that. I kind of like that. He's a goal threat, assist threat.
Yeah.
He plays. Wait, he's been playing wing back mostly, right? So part of the
Yeah,
back
he's been
three.
playing wing back. Wing back.
I like that. I like that.
A goal, 3 clean sheets. Yeah, okay. Let's see how.
But instead of
How it
Alonso,
looks.
though,
Mhm.
I guess it's only 0.1. But how about Reece James?
Yeah. I can see that one too. You know, my only problem with Reece James is the captain of the club also plays right wing back sometimes. I know he's been playing centre back, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
No, I get
it's
that.
like
I feel
me.
like
So go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
It's really a straight who's going to get more games between
Right.
Reece James and Alonso.
That's true. That's true. It's also only 0.1 difference, so
Yeah.
you know.
Hey, but
So,
you at least we have one. Let's see if there's someone better. I don't know. Maybe we might
so
not
which
have
one?
to take Cancelo out.
Alonso.
Maybe we might take put Cancelo back for
Okay.
now.
Okay, for
I
now.
just want to
Okay.
see that. Yeah.
Okay.
At least we know we have a solution, but let's see if there's
Right.
something better.
Okay.
Reece James, why is Reece James injured? What did he do?
Suspended.
It's Reece James injured.
Yeah.
Oh, he got a red card.
That's Reece James. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Scroll down small. Let me see.
Let's see. We're still looking at defenders on this list.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I don't know. What are your thoughts? Do you just want to do the Reece James or Alonso for Cancelo?
I think that's it. The last person I'll throw into that list is Connor Cody because he's also a goal threat for Wolves, and Wolves are a mean defense.
Yeah. I can see that one. How much is Cody?
He's 4.5.
4.5?
Yeah.
Yes,
that's
I
a
like
lot of
those
money
numbers.
saved right there.
That's a lot.
Can put in midfield.
That's...
I also like the idea of a Chelsea defender, you know?
Yeah, I didn't think about
it. I won't be
let me ask you a question.
Chelsea is going to have a mean defense this season. They already do.
4.5. That's a lot.
So let's an experience. So if we put Cody there, and we also put what's his name? Alonso. Alonso and Reece James, who's cheaper?
Reece James.
Reece James by 0.1.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's assume we put Reece James and we put Connor Cody. Is there like some better midfielder than Benrahma we can get?
Yeah. Let's see that. Let's see that. Let's see how much money we're playing with after that change.
There's and then what else?
And Reece James for Tyrone.
Yeah.
Right? That's what I think.
Yeah.
That's what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, Reece James is more expensive than Tyrone.
Yeah, I think so. That's what I was like. That's why I paused.
More expensive than Minks.
Reece James is what?
He's more expensive.
He's more expensive than Tyrone Minks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, but it's the double switch. We are actually replacing Reece James with Cancelo and then Cody with Tyrone Mings. It's just that we've done it backwards. That's why it looks weird.
Okay, let's see how this looks.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Is that thing that the coaches do when they are doing substitutions? I think the intention, they'll take off a midfielder and bring on a defender, and then they'll take off a defender and bring on a midfielder. I think they just do it to confuse people.
So 11.6 to play with.
11.6 to play with.
That's a lot.
Yes, sir.
How much?
One forward, one midfielder.
Okay.
You thought I was. Oh no.
Like, wow.
Okay.
Okay, so then we are going to get our cheapest forward. Who was that even?
Well, with this newfound money bag, SG, what was your man's name again?
Cheapest. Is the cheapest 4.5?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the cheapest strikers are. There's another Greenwood elite. I did not know that.
Of course. 4.5.
How about Obafemi? I like the sound of
Oh,
him.
the Southampton guy. I actually like
Wait,
him.
how much is he? Oh,
Yeah,
see.
I know. I think he'll get some playing time and
Let's
pop in with
see.
the odd goal or so. We get to know Obafemi and we have what?
Wait, what am I looking for?
We have like 7.1 to play with in midfield. I think that's a lot.
Is Obafemi a striker though?
Yeah, that's what is he?
Yeah, he's a striker. Yeah.
And he's Southampton, right?
Yeah.
Wait, did I?
I don't see him. Maybe he's on page 2. Bro, I don't see him.
I was like, wait.
Is he not Southampton?
Maybe not.
Oh,
you know what?
Obafemi.
Isn't he Swansea? Let me see.
Oh, he's transferred to Swansea. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
That makes sense. My page is looking bad.
No, that's all good. Okay, so that's not gonna work.
How much?
So let's select our 4.5 guy like that.
Okay.
We'll have
Josh
like
Scarlett.
7.1. Which midfielder has 7.1?
You want to see the midfielders first before the forwards?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, there we go.
Ferran Torres.
Your man can come back. Ferran Torres. There you go.
Oh, playing in strike mode.
They will.
It's funny.
I mean, there's also that we could go someone cheaper like Bernardo Silva.
Good one.
He's 6.9.
Good one.
Oh, good one is 7.3.
7.3. Yeah.
I think Pep doesn't like Bernardo. That's my opinion.
I'm surprised they haven't talked about this. How about Starboy Saka? He's 6.3.
How much is
he a goal threat though?
How you have?
Do you not feel like Saka is a goal threat?
He doesn't score.
Do you think he's been found out?
Maybe he's like, he hasn't been found out. I think he's like an assist guy, but not really a goal guy. And then the other thing, like Greenwood scores goals, I can't deny that, but Saka doesn't.
That's true.
How about Wilfred?
Who?
Wilfred
Zaha.
I like the sound of that. I think you get a new lease of life under Patrick.
Are we picking him over Ben Rama?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Because now you can afford to bring Ben Rama back, and he's even cheaper. So
well, I'm a huge proponent of Ben Rama this season. I think we stick with him. He's 6.4. That gives us a little more flexibility.
Yeah,
sure.
And forward.
In my opinion, I think he's overrated, but I'm ready to be proven wrong. So.
Ben Rama.
Yeah.
I'm a Jose Mourinho guy. I saw him play for about 5-10 minutes. I was able to make my decision. That's what Mourinho did to De Bruyne and all those players and sent them out on loan and so
that's all it takes. Yeah.
I think Ben Rama is our boy there.
Okay. Yeah. All right, great.
So then we have 5.2.
5.2
to play with for our forwards.
How do you guys feel about Emmanuel Dennis?
That's the player I was going to suggest. I've seen him play once. He seemed decent, and I know he'll get chances.
Yeah,
and I know he'll get chances. So it feels like a player we should.
Because who are the other forwards on what?
Of course,
like I think Emmanuel Dennis has to be our guy at 5.2.
5.2.
What's their captain? Where's Tredini?
I think Dini is about to get transferred.
What? I don't believe it.
Me neither.
Wow.
Oh, not about to. He has been transferred.
Oh,
he went back to the championship.
Wow.
He's
So
gone.
Damn.
Gentlemen, I think we have our final
Okay.
lineup. How we feeling, boys?
so what's the formation?
That's you know what? Let me
This is
let me answer
3-5-2.
this. Yeah. It feels it's
Let's
so
enter the
so
squad. Let's do
it's
it.
so strange to have a team with no City player.
I think that's actually the safe thing to do.
No, it is.
That is true. City doesn't care about fantasy.
Their players are expensive and you don't know if they are going to play.
You're
How
right.
would you do that to yourself? You go and captain this thing, Sterling. Sterling will start on the bench. If you are lucky, you come on last minute. You think that
Jesus,
you'll
what
pass
just
the
happened?
captain to your vice captain? No, he'll come on the last minute.
What just happened to the page? Okay, don't know what just happened. All right, great. So, how are we lining up?
And can we please bench them and just Mankio, please? Put him in song in there, please.
Okay,
And I think that's it.
that's it.
I realize we didn't pay too much attention to the fixtures, but like you
No,
said,
it's fine. Yeah, it's the
it's
first.
more about the
Yeah.
So who are they
Going
even
forward,
playing?
we'll
Actually,
do that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Wolves will win.
Mm-hmm.
United probably win. Spurs versus Chelsea. Okay, that's going to be a tough one.
Yes, sir. Okay. And yeah, we like the keeper. What about the bench?
Who played in place of? I have a question about James. Who played in place of James? Because you know that thing that happens where it's like you miss one game, someone comes, plays well, and then
they stay there.
Yeah,
that's a good question.
Oh, they played Callum Hudson-Odoi. Interesting.
So.
Do you think he starts over Reece James?
It's been what, one game that he's played?
Yeah.
I don't think so. But they're playing Spurs too. You're right. Chelsea do that a lot. I don't know. I think this is looking good. How's the meantime? How's the bench lineup? What was the order?
That's it.
That's
Guaita and go.
Guaita and go.
Guaita and go. We want our goalie to actually start.
Yeah, no, right.
And I think that's it.
Okay. And
although I think switch the subs. Dennis before Amate.
Yeah, for sure. And
gentlemen, I think we have ourselves a squad.
Yeah. And last but not least, captain and vice captain. I don't know if we have much to discuss here, but SG.
Yeah.
You got
Ronaldo and Lukaku. That's it.
Yeah,
I
figured it was that. I had to ask the question, man. PM might surprise us.
So United is playing West Ham. Obviously, you have to go with Ronaldo. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
And vice captain?
Although Greenwood does love a goal against West Ham too, but now he's not starting strike. So.
Okay. And PM, are you fine with the vice captain? Even though we probably won't never come into play right now.
Let's see. Who is Spurs? Their defenders what? Tanganga. Oh, Tanganga got a red card. So actually,
Tanganga got a red card.
So
Cristiano Romero.
Lukaku. Spurs, yeah, I think I'm fine with the vice captain. Not
okay.
Spurs defenders can. I don't think there's a team in the Premier League that can handle Lukaku. Maybe Virgil van Dijk.
They're strong enough.
I cannot think of it.
Didn't they just play last week? Van Dijk kind of did a job on him, didn't he?
I didn't watch the game, so there you go. I guess that proves my theory. That Van Dijk can handle him. So,
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this.
Great.
I'm happy with this.
I'm
I mean,
feeling
I
fine,
could
my
have
man.
made a
I'm
better
feeling
team by
fine.
myself, but I'm happy with this
I
nevertheless.
bet.
Papa G.
All right. Well, that's it. We have a team locked in. This should be exciting, and you know,
I'm excited. I'm excited, boys. I'm excited.
it should be really interesting to see. And now we have a lot of we have we don't need to keep receipts. Going to be right here the following week to see whose player really came through.
Oh, it is our team. It is not his team. It is not my team. It's our
There you
team. You have
go.
to remember, I would have chosen different players if he wasn't there. You know,
No?
Ben Rama, I would probably not choose Ben Rama, but and I could have used the Ben Rama money to invest somewhere else. But it is our team. It's our
Okay.
team. Just remember though that Lukaku was my pick.
Yeah. Nice little gem there.
I mean,
Yeah.
I agree there. I don't think Matters would have been on my squad either. As much as I like him, I feel like the man has been regressing and hasn't been doing well recently.
I mean, he was injured last season, so I can see that. But I
He
mean, this
was,
season,
but he hasn't
really
looked
started on
impressive.
fire. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I probably would have gone with Bounce, to be honest. Yeah.
Don't give it. Yeah, Miami
You
was
picked
surprised.
Madison.
Surprised you didn't bring back
Yes.
your man.
Bounce?
All your guys from last season. Like none of them.
Patrick Bamford?
Bamford, Banks, yeah.
Who made the England team? Look, you have to recognize that when they are legends playing, you have to make way. That's why we decided that we are going to go with Dennis instead of legends.
Right. Okay. Well, we'll see how this plays out, and see what changes, adjustments we need to make for the following game week. But this been fun. It's been fun. I enjoy this. Thank you all very
It has
much.
been.
All right, take care, be safe, get vaccinated, wear your mask, all that. Be safe. We out.